Alrighty, howdy everyone, it's Jampot here. Let me bump that mic a little bit closer. Um, yeah, so Apple Chips recently posted this sick pirates list for Sugar Pops. It's kind of like a culmination of like a couple things that I really have liked. So there's this tech that I'm not so sold on, but this like Sailor Moonshine Candy Cane Crook tech for Agro Candy because Crook is so important. Um, I'm not sure about it in general because like there are still a lot of pirates and a lot of them are misses in most plans. But in Sugar Pops, Plunder Penny is a sick hit. Candy Cane Cook is amazing. Calypso is amazing. True Believer has like been talking about this one a lot, so it's um, cool that like I think that with this setup, enough parts of it are working for me that I like it a lot actually. Um, there's also just like so many pirates have random numbers on them, so making them sweet is good. The Pisces is there because you just want another pan effect, and frankly, this one is so much better than like um, Pan and Pan Strato, even like assuming all of them are sweet, like starting with a bigger buff matters. And having like some amount of access to that kind of Fey nonsense is really good, even though we're not running Worm Scale, because you just don't generate enough treasures. Hamstar is nice, it's fine. Sweetness is always the problem, so we're gonna take Gingerbread Witch pretty easily here. Oh, cheeky. Okay. Yeah, Stepmother's fine here. Um, If we, okay, here, I think this is like an important decision. I think we just take Puck. I don't think it's that close, actually. We have no reason to take that Plunder Penny. The non-sweet version isn't very good. Um, if we had like a sweet Smee or something, or if, just one of them was sweet, that could make sense. But it doesn't add up yet. So the problem with taking this is it means that we're not sweetening this turn. We don't have any like payoffs that scale, so I think this is still okay. It just does a lot. Removes it from the pool, like finishes, gets us 2 treasures. Whoa, uh, hmm. Masterwork scrolls could be good, but I think we're gonna hope that we hit something like real. Yeah, like here, we really haven't. I'm just gonna get this Rage Mage. Um, it does something. Hopefully all of our guys can trade with their high attack guys at least, yeah. Okay, taking time, top working to, okay, there we go. So we have some direction. This already works with this. Obviously, we're not really demonstrating like the kind of cute things about the list, but that's okay. This is gonna take like getting attacked once to be better. I have a little bit of faith. Let's start getting shipshape. This is a weird amount of treasure generation actually. So like, oh no. Okay, well at least we get our ticking time top. Huh. I mean, a number of choices. Basically, Boonwillow, is exciting. We have like the start of some kind of engine to like power it up, but if, it could be awkward to shift it. Also, like, I mean, I guess I'm picking up the Spoonwillow, and maybe I shouldn't have taken up this wind-up toy because of like how all that worked out. Here, this seems to make a ton of sense. Just gets that slot prepped, and let's just play a little stronger. We want to make sure this slot is buffed. Back slots are all done. I'll work on this first slot a little bit more. This was from Time Top, that's right. I was like, why would we pick that? And the answer is we wouldn't. Okay, we can definitely get rid of Rage Mage here, and Puck can probably go pretty soon. Just picking up more animals. If we find a sweet copy of this, that's kind of nice too. A little too late for that. But not in general, just because we have like other things that we're doing. Here, do I pick it? I don't know that I do, actually. I mean, the trouble is we buffed this back slot, which was dumb because like we care about hunters. Um, just habit, Like, we can pick up Anne Bunny again. I mean, also, Crook can hunt from here. It's huge, right? Like, it's not huge. We're going into turn 7. Could also just... I don't really want to play Dreamer up here. Just a waste of, like, a pretty robust slot. Could Grotto something, but that's not really necessary. Like, that's a short-term answer. This doesn't need to hunt. Calypso would still be good. I'm gonna go for it. I'm not sure that it's right or anything, but we'll learn a lot more about like whether late game pirates do anything, right? Like, or if you need to only like go for this when you have the setup for it. I think we can absolutely still take this. Um, I know it does weaken the slot that we're trying to hunt from, but I think it's okay. This one I'm not so sure about. Uh, Mockingbird is much better than Anne Bunny. It's probably better than Hamstar as well, but we'll definitely be running it this way. Let's keep working on that first slot for now, so that we can maybe move this Crook to a better place later. It sounds like we're, you know, euthanizing it. But no, genuinely. Queen of Hearts is kind of a fun, sweet one. What are these slots at? This one's still so big, just because, like, the recruits added up. Um, which makes me kind of want to just Midas touch it. Like, it's essentially sweetening us, right? It's kind of dumb that that's been sweet both times, but what can you do? Nameless one? I guess we could golden it, right? Like, it's possible. This Mockingbird also does have Farewell for whatever that's worth. Nice. And you know, just casting spells, there are ways to get more, like to increase this buff. We don't have to be so sad that we didn't find this sweet. It is nice though, when you get a sweet one. Ironcast, you know, we don't have the worm scale, so I don't really see much of a reason to take it, even though this is not incredible or anything. I think Goldilocks makes a lot of sense here. Like, we can just start to pivot towards that. I think that's going to be much better than anything we can do, like, with one sweetness a turn. Let's move this. I think we just still need to play as strong as possible for now. So we'll move it here, and then like it opens up double shenanigans, of course, but you never want to rely on those too much. You kind of want to, you know, pick Goldilocks when there's a real chance that your basic plan is going to work. That was cute, the Shattered Shield making us like not die that turn. Stinky's a great animal, but I mean, this is only an extra +5/+5. Yeah, okay. But we are starting to lose, you know, a little bit of what's coming together. Okay, well. No, let's do it this way now. Because we could, basically, like, we can try and set up for Mop or something, maybe. Although, like, this board looks much too real for us to do that. But based off of the, you know, they're clearly doing a Fae thing. It's maybe not, like, the strongest possible thing they could be doing. They have a worm scale. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, really. Okay, I'm okay moving off of this baby bear. Like, it is buffing this slot a lot, but I think we kind of might need to just scrap for placements here, and it does something for that. Which I guess like Frank's Doctor is better for that. It triggers like Shattered Shield, all these things. Finding a double would be cute, but it's not like it's gonna solve what we're trying to do, so yeah. looks much stronger against this opponent. Should be able to get us second place at least. Again, a little late. Dandy, huh? The thing is, it's not going to help us beat first place. I don't think it helps us beat second, get second, so I mean, again, they're not that strong, but I don't really see us getting like ahead of them. It's possible I should have cast whatever that candy spell was. Oh, does Bahamut actually play? I doubt it. No. Yeah, none of this does anything. Okay, yeah, second place. Great. Yeah, while we watch this play out, I'll just think about this run a little bit. So we just did kind of a regular Sugar Pops type thing. We didn't see enough sweetening early. Um, Interestingly, like I think some amount of our sweetness did come from the even super late crook, so like that was okay, but not really great. Animals, Boonwillow, fine. You know, like the lack of like actual candy synergy on a lot of this mattered a lot, but it's also like only because of like the little bits of candy synergy that we had that we could even get here. And I think that's something like to remember about Sugar Pops is that like this is like a really good captain at converting like like low middling sweetness into an acceptable result, which means that like you really have to prioritize early sweetening if you can at all. Gingerbread Witch is like crucial for that, but like casting early candy spells is really important too, which kind of sucks because like they're not doing that much yet, unless you have like good early payoffs. Um, but you can do a lot with like 3 to 5 sweetness, and then like if you do actually get a strong start where you see a lot of your cards that you added to your deck, um, you can actually win. You can do some pretty convincing tempo wins. I've done it with like animal strategies, um, but the pirate strategy, which didn't come up this time, is like really really fun and super strong when it comes together. Um, yeah, I'll record again when he comes up, and hopefully I can show it off then. Bye for now.